Hey you guys, hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Wendy and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be tasting this Sugarloaf pineapple with you guys today. It's been a very hot week here, so I think this is the perfect fruit to enjoy. This was actually a gift to me shipped from Hawaii, so thank you Keith over from Forever Garden Beds. I'm so excited. It smells oh so good. And I'm going to show you guys how to grow pineapples from the top of it, and then we're going to cut this open and taste it. Usually the homegrown ones are the best. I mean, even with the regular varieties at the peak of ripeness and you harvest it, the acidity is so low and you can almost eat. I think the core was not even that fibrous, so you can eat that up too. So I'm excited to see how this is going to taste compared to the best pineapple I've ever had. What I'll be doing is pop this top off and we're gonna cut it and grow 4 plants out of this one. Normally you just pop it off and you put it in soil and you can get 1 plant out of it. Now this technique that I'm going to show you is just one I'm going to share. I'm not the genius that figured this out, guys. There's plenty of videos on YouTube showing you how to divide the top of the pineapple in 4. Pineapples are not that hard to grow. They really are low maintenance plants, very hardy, easy to grow. The only thing they ask from you is patience. They take about, I think the fastest ones would take almost 2 years, a year and a half or so, but generally speaking, they take between 2 to 3 years to fruit. And you know, as a vegetable gardener, you're used to having something growing everything from seed to harvest all in one season. However, pineapples does not work that way. It just takes some patience. They need full sun, and they really just grow. Each plant just requires about like 1 foot of space, 1 to 1.5 feet of space in a 5-gallon pot. That is all that's required, and they need to be in a sunny position with good drainage and moist soil. And you just kind of let them do their thing, hang out for a couple of years, and you would harvest a lovely, delicious pineapple. And it really is the best you'll ever taste if you harvest it fresh and eat it when it's super ripe. You can see this one is more yellow, and this is kind of the general rule in picking a good pineapple, even the yellow ones you find at the grocery store, is that I think it has to be more fragrant and it has more yellow than green. And it smells so amazing. I can't keep my nose off of this. And then to find one that you can use the top to grow, you just make sure you find one that's very nice and sturdy, nice and thick, so you get a very thick core, or this crown here is going to be really nice and healthy. So this one is still nice and firm up here. This is going to be a really good one to grow. I'm so excited. This Sugarloaf pineapple used to be called the Emperor's Choice, and that is because the son of the emperor from Japan went to Hawaii and had this variety and said it was the most delicious pineapple he's ever had. But today, this is called Sugarloaf. Take this little tag off as well, and then it reads Hawaii Sugarloaf pineapple, whole in the mountain farm. If you guys are interested in picking one of these for yourselves or your friends and family, I will put their website in the description box below. All right, let's pop this open. What you want to do if you want to preserve the top is to gently hold and twist. Okay, pineapple. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, oh, thank you. It's so much easier when I have my body to support it. Oh, it smells so good. I will save this and have my mom cut the pineapple. Now what I'll be doing is to show you how to propagate this pineapple top. I'm just going to remove a few of the bottom part. This is the crown. This is where the roots will grow from. I'm just going to peel away a little bit of the bottom. Compost this. This is a really firm one. This is so nice and healthy. Just give it a really clean cut. Let's see what this tastes like anyhow. It's not too fibrous. A little more tang. So now we're going to cut this into 4ths. The first cut is to split it in half the long way. Start from the crown here. There we go. first a half. Whoa. Okay, let's do it to the other one as well. And the most important part is to get the crown section, so that's the bottom. I'm gonna remove a little bit more here. And then another important part is to remove this section. Okay. Smells so good. Smells like pineapple grass. Okay, now we're gonna plant. Just gonna first fill these up with soil. I got some soil already mixed. If you guys are interested in seeing how I made this soil, I will put a link to that video below. This soil is very rich with compost and very good drainage to give it a better chance to root so that it would not rot. I forgot to water these. It's gonna get a little moist. What we're gonna do is just kind of dig a little hole and pop it in. I like to water a little bit on the top to kind of set the plant, and then I'll water the rest on the bottom. Cuttings that have not rooted, what I like to do is keep it in the shade, in just like a bright shaded area, and probably would be helpful to put this in a bigger container just to have it with a little more enclosed space to have that humidity, and the soil being lightly moist but not too wet will really encourage the root to grow out. So I'll give you guys updates on this later on. All right, now that we got this situated, let's bring this pineapple to my mom and have her put her skills to work. Thought I should be a little festive. Here is the beautiful pineapple that my mom cut. Let's see if it's really so good like they say. Okay, so far cut's pretty easy. It's so juicy. A sugarloaf is a white pineapple. Cuts really easily. It is a really good pineapple, but maybe it's because of the one I happen to get. You kind of have to eat things and give them more than one chance, you know, to really justify. But just by eating this one, I would have to say that once in a while, I mean, rarely would I be able to find a store-bought one that tastes this good, but I have maybe like a couple times in my life. But the one I grew, you know, years ago, that was actually still the best pineapple I've ever had. This is still really good, don't get me wrong. Like if you put a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, I'd say mine, the one I had homegrown, was like 9 to a 10. And I would say this is like 8 or a 9. Yeah, like it is very juicy. The best part about this, let's have another piece. It smells really good before I cut it, but actually now that it's cut, the smell is more mild, like more mellow than the yellow ones. It is a bit tart, but I think it has more sweet than tart, but it is not like an extreme sugary pineapple. But I really like that balance of that tartness that comes to at the end. And the best part about this is that the fiber is really soft. It's not like a regular one that it's so hard to eat the core that you end up just juicing it, you know? With something with this sort of like a tartness at the end, if compared to like a regular yellow pineapple, the yellow pineapples would probably have a little more acidity. So this one has like a lower acidity, but it still has that tart a bit for this particular one. I think this would make a really good sorbet. I mean, this was grown in not like a crazy mass production kind of a farm, you know, so this quality is going to be a lot better than the ones you could buy at the stores. And it's a different variety. It's a white pineapple. So I can't wait, maybe in a couple of years, hopefully like mine will take off, and then I'll be able to do a comparison between like my homegrown Sugarloaf versus this one. Okay, here's a little bonus for you guys since you've been into this part of the video. This is a Charlotte variety strawberry. I have never had this variety, but I heard that it tastes amazing. Oh, it smells so good. Let's try it out. It's so pretty. Thank you, Charlotte. It's probably tastes a little better than what I'm tasting now because I just had the pineapple, but the flavor is pretty good. It's softer than other strawberries, but I can smell the strawberry fragrance in here a lot more than the regular, the other strawberry varieties. But you know, even though I didn't give it a 10, I'm still loving it. I think, like I said, the best part of it is that everything about it is so smooth and soft. You know what? If you taste a little bit of it instead of putting like a whole bunch in your mouth, it has a little light, more like floral note to it. And then that strong pineapple fragrance that we think of is more mellow. I think it's better when I cut it thinner. What a delicious, delicious treat on this hot summer day. Just perfect. Thank you, Keith. So glad you guys got to share this experience with me. If you guys enjoy this sort of content, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more. And don't forget to hit the bell button for updates. If you're looking for plants, seeds, and garden supplies, please go check out my website. It would be a really great way to support this channel. Thank you all so much. Stay healthy and hydrated. I will see you guys right here in the next video. Bye.